Warden, how did the questioning go? I expected as much. What about that one? Have you questioned them yet? They seem a bit, out of place. Was it worth the time, huh? Well, maybe I can take them off your hands. One less prisoner to feed. How much for them? You heard me. How much? Here, a deposit. I'll deliver the rest and sign off once I've assured they're in good condition and worth the money. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like a moment alone with them. I would appreciate it if you could unlock the cell. Don't insult me. How far do you think they would make it before my blade was in their stomach? Are you going to unlock the cell? Or do I need to have a word with the lord of the castle? That's what I thought. The keys for the restraints, please. Thank you. Now go on. You're not needed anymore. What's your name, dear? I won't make you talk, but this will go a lot easier for you if you do. Though I suppose you expect you'll be treated roughly either way. Lord Farland's men were hardly gentle with you, were they? But not all your injuries are fresh. Like this bruise here. Don't shy away from me now. This one on your jaw is old. The guards didn't do that to you. So who did? Was it one of the men you were with? I won't punish you for giving them up. They aren't men worth being loyal to. Look at me. Look at me. Tell me why you were with these men. And if I am satisfied with the answer, I will take you out of the cell. Or you can still remain silent and suffer through the night here. It wouldn't be so bad on a different night, but it's going to rain. This floor will be covered in water, and that combined with a drop in temperature, you'll wish you had taken my offer. I'll give you one last chance. What is your relation to these men? Good. I must admit, I expected you to lie. You see, I had already pieced together your situation when I overheard the guards. Out of the 5 they caught, you were the only one without a brand. They figured you were an initiate for their gang, that this was a test. But I thought there might be a different reason as to why you were with them. People find themselves working with those bastards for all sorts of reasons. You're lucky that my curiosity was piqued, or you would be suffering the same fate as the others. No doubt they'll face a decade at least for attempting to steal from nobility. I can't stand talking to you like this. Give me your wrists, and let me free you of those chains. Will you tell me your name now? It doesn't have to be your real name. I just need something to call you. Good. Despite your rather sorry state, I can tell it suits you. I am Queen Hayless, ruler of terrain and the surrounding lands. I'm on a diplomatic mission at the moment. You recognize the name, don't you? Does it scare you? Does it make you worry about what I might do to you? I won't hurt you. Not unless you give me a reason to. I suppose I have to figure out what to do with you then. I can't just let you go. Not in your condition. I said I would have let you out of the cell. Not that I would have let you go. Night is already falling, and the storm is approaching. You're stuck here for the night. And even then, I can't let you go after placing such an investment. I think I might be able to find a use for you. But let us leave this place. There is no need for us to be in this dungeon any longer. Come on, stand up. Steady. If you do as I say, I can keep you out of the dungeon. But until you're officially signed over to me, there isn't much I can do if you break any more rules. A few of my servants. Oscar, Muriel, take this poor dear to the bathhouse. Clean them up, and give them a set of clean clothes. Then bring them to my quarters. No. My apologies, you two. I expected our friends would be more, grateful. How about this instead? You two go ahead and find a clean set of clothes for them. And I will take care of everything else. You two are dismissed. What did I say about behaving? I suppose I can't blame you. No one here has exactly been kind to you. Look at me. Look at me and listen, dear. No harm will come to you. But I can only promise that if you listen to me. If you comply. We are guests here. And if you cause trouble, Lord Farlan will be the one to punish you. I will have no influence over what he decides to do with you. So please, it is in your best interests to do as I say. Now, come with me. We're going to the bathhouse to get you cleaned up. Don't worry, you'll have your privacy. I've reserved the room for the next hour, so no one should bother you in here. You're welcome to use whatever you like. Just stay in here until I come back to get you, alright? You'll be in trouble if you're caught off leash. Right then, I'll be back before the hour is up. Good. You're out. I was worried I would have a hard time getting you to leave. Don't worry, I can't see anything under the towel. Here are your clothes. It's a servant's uniform, so hopefully you won't draw too much attention. Here, let me help you with those buttons. I'm going to have a new uniform designed for my servants. One that's faster to put on. I fear they're wasting precious moments with these silly closures. I have shoes for you as well. They aren't brand new, but at least they aren't falling apart like the ones you had before. Huh. What's this in your pocket? What are you hiding? A razor? You sneaked it in while I was turned around, didn't you? Oh, the things I could do to you with this razor. You know better than this. Listen, so long as you follow my orders, no harm will come to you. Do you understand? Good. Now, are you hiding anything else? Or do I need to search you? That you may keep. Why would they make the perfume bottles so small if they weren't meant to be taken by guests? But if I catch you stealing anything else, it's back to the dungeons. I have one more thing for you. Give me your wrists. Don't worry, they're not bindings. They're just leather cuffs. My other servants have them too. They have my insignia on them, so it'll serve as an extra layer of protection. Anyone who sees them will know you're under my care. You can take them off at night when you aren't out and about. Are they comfortable? Not too tight? Good. Alright, come with me. We're heading to my quarters. I would send you to the servants' quarters, but I'm not sure I trust you around them. And I need you to sign our contract. Yes, our contract. Most of my employees don't have one because the law protects them. But considering you are, technically speaking, my prisoner, I've drawn up a contract for your benefit. You seem uneasy at the prospect. What is it? Oh, I see. If you can't read, then I could be tricking you into signing anything. Usually I would have someone you trust review it for you, but there isn't anyone like that around here, is there? You'll just have to trust me then. It's better than the dungeon anyhow. Go on. There is a meal waiting for you inside. There, at the table. You can eat while I explain the contract. Go ahead and sit. Essentially, our deal will be like this. I will clothe you, feed you, provide you shelter, and generally see to your well-being. In exchange, you'll work for me. In the contract, it says we will come to a mutual agreement about what those duties are. I won't force you to do anything you would be uncomfortable with, or anything that would put you at risk. Your freedom will be limited at the beginning. You'll be relegated to the castle grounds, unless I bring you somewhere else myself. It'll be this way for the first month. Then I will gradually grant you more freedom as time goes on. The contract will be up in a year, and then you can leave if you'd like. But I'm confident we will have built a strong enough bond and enough trust that you won't want to. I can tell you want to ask a question. What is it? I picked you because I see potential in you. And your unique position is exactly what I need to ensure your loyalty to me. You have no friends, no family, no one to trust but me. In the world I live in, there is nothing more important than trust. And I don't mean to manipulate you into giving that trust. I intend to earn it. You think I shouldn't trust you because what? Because you're a criminal? Do you want to know why I've made it this far? How I climbed the ranks? My intuition. My ability to discern people's intent. And you aren't driven by greed like those criminals you were with. You are driven by fear, by a need for safety, and I can give you that. Well, assuming we arrive at a point where we can trust each other and not doubt that trust, I'll need you to be my eyes and ears. You might attend meetings with me, observe the room, deliver letters for me. See, it works in your favor that you can't read. I might teach you eventually, but you would be the perfect person to keep the letters for me that contain sensitive information. You can't leak it if you can't read it. Now, you have a choice. You can sign the contract, or I can take you back to the dungeon and fetch my deposit. Draw an X on this line. It appears you really can't read. By signing this contract, you've actually sentenced yourself to death. Don't look so scared. Look, I'm tossing it into the fire. Here, this is the real contract. Don't worry, I'm not going to trick you again. Just draw the X. Perfect. I'm going to seal it in this tube. It's yours now. Keep it safe. It's your armor. As soon as you find someone else who is both trustworthy and literate, they can verify it for you. Now, you have 3 choices. You can sleep on the window seat, the floor, or the bed. It's plenty big for the both of us. We wouldn't even know there's another person in the bed. Window seat it is then. Take all those garish pillows off the bed, will you? I don't know why the servants bother putting them back each morning. Will you help me with my armor? I can't reach the straps in the back. Thank you. Just set it on top of the chest at the foot of the bed. You can look. I'm not nearly as shy as you. But if you really must distract yourself, then turn out the lamps. Already following my orders. There's hope for us yet, huh? Now get some rest here. Tomorrow is going to be a long day.